Legion Tactical Cutlery.
Hold the line!
Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Gruggs here, Legion Tactical Cutlery. Welcome back, troops, legionnaires, and new recruits. As always, appreciate you guys checking out my channel. In front of you today, we have the Lengren A687 Tanto folder in 14C 28N steel. And we're going to do some testing with this today, but let me know what you all have in your pockets in the comments below. Today I am carrying my oiler over here, fixed blade knife. Going to be testing this out soon, so stay tuned for that. I also have my pocket saw and my axe. Just a very light day today, carrying very mobile equipment. Got a canteen of water, and later I'm going to have a cup of coffee with my Ountain Nano, which is a coffee machine. So it's freaking cold out here, and it'll be good to have something hot later. But yeah, I want to test out this Lengren. The reps at Lengren gave me 2 of these knives. You could watch the first video that I did a fantastic job, and I'm hoping that this will do the same. I have been testing it out. It's a little bit scuffed up. I love the 14C 28N steel, and we've just got a few things here that I'm going to be testing out, so stick around, man. All right, once again, this is the Lengren A687. All right, it is a flipper folder with an overall length of 9.05 inch, blade length 3.84 inch, blade steel 14C 28N, blade hardness is 60 HRC, the blade type is a wicked Tanto, the blade lock is a liner, handle length is 5.21, handle material is black G10, item weight is 6.1 ounces. It does come with a carry case, and I'll show you that in a picture, and it does have a ball bearing pivot, so it's pretty nice, man. You know, opens up real easy for such a big folder. It's just real great, man, you know. So this one is a little bit different than the other one. The jimping and the ramp is a little bit less. And then they made a nice swedge over here on the Tanto blade. It's got a dual type of grind. So it's a little on the hollow end for the main blade. And then for the tip, it's a solid flat type of grind, which is, I think it looks really cool. The handle is also a little bit different. A little less pronounced than the other folder. Still just as nice though. It's starting to rain over here, so just bear with me. I mean, it feels really good in the hand. All right. Let me reverse it. You know, it just feels good. So as a companion, you know, pocket folder, you know, this would be perfect for, you know, military personnel, law enforcement, and first responders. We're going to start off with some easy stuff first, you know, and then I'll get to doing some outdoor cutting. But I love this Sandvik steel. 14C 28N stuff is pretty decent, easy to sharpen. I haven't stropped or sharpened this yet, so yeah, man, I say we get to it, huh? What do you think? So it might be a little windy. You might hear some noise on the phone. What are you going to do? Let's start off with a few things, right? So either you're camping, military, hiking, you have paracord with you, maybe you're a parachutist, you know, and you need to cut your paracord. Okay, pretty easy. Let's do some push cuts. All right. And as I'm doing the push cuts, I'm using this, you know, this area over here with a proper angle to get the cuts. And as you can see, it made quick work of that. So, you know, if you have an issue with your parachute, you need to cut away. Maybe this is what you have. Twist ties. Law enforcement might be using some twist ties. Okay. Let's do 2. I'll zip them up. And what I like about these twist ties, if they're on a little tight, you know, let's say if they're on a, they're on two sticks or they're tightening something up, you can go in there with the point and just dig in, you know, and then once you get through, you cut away. We're good with that. Seatbelt type material, nylon, pretty durable stuff. All right. First responders, if you need to cut through a seatbelt, I'm sure you have proper tools, but if you need to cut through, you know, a seatbelt, see if I can do it one more time. That's pretty thick. All right, cool, man. Decent. So if you have to, you know, you can't get your tool in time, or maybe you're off duty and God forbid you see an accident, you know, you've got a pretty sharp knife that will do the job here. All right, that was a push cut. Good job with that. Okay, I've got some natural thick rope over here, breezing right through it. I do not have any cardboard. I would love to test some cardboard, but I don't have any. This is just the next best thing. All right. And once again, push cuts. Okay, good. We're looking good over here. Let's, all right, I got this tripled up, okay? All right, nice. It's sharp out of the box for sure, man. And if it is the type of test that you're gonna do, not the outdoor testing that I'm gonna try, you know, this knife is perfect, man. It came sharp, ball bearing pivot, no blade play. You know, we're looking good. So it's raining. Let me see if the rain subsides. So I'll be back in a minute or two, get this all cleaned up, and we'll take it from there. I got a few pieces of wood. I don't recommend you doing this at all. I'm going to do a little light batoning and see how this works out with a couple of different pieces of wood, different thickness. Let's see what happens, man. You know, I want to make you know, feather sticks. So I'm going to baton the front part of the blade over here, not towards the rear. And it went all the way through, which is very nice. Let's keep going. No blade play. Looking good. Let's just keep on going. Starting to twist a little bit. I didn't want that. So let me try this side. Okay, that worked out well. Let's make some quarters out of this. Again, I'm just batoning the front part, hopefully not affecting the rear area, and no blade play. Lockup is 100%, looking good. Yeah, looking good, man. No blade play. sharp. I'll do some feather sticks a little later. Let's try something a little bit thicker. Put this down. Nice little notch if you need to make a notch, okay? Liner lock is still engaged. No blade play. Looking good. And I'm still using this to baton. See if we can get that little wedge of wood out. That was a nice little pounding I just gave the knife, so. No blade play yet. Still looking good. Let's keep going. Again, I don't recommend anybody doing this. This is just a test. Just want to show you what $40 can get you from Lengren. Do it again. Okay, you can see the wedge is, it's coming. It's coming. There we go. And I just used the point to pry this little piece out. We're looking good. That's in there pretty deep. Let's do the other side. See if I can get all the way through now. No promises. We are almost there. Let me see if I could just baton this way. There we go. That's nice, man. We're looking good. Yeah, buddy. I'm gonna try this one. All right, let's try this one. No rattle, no play. Lock is still engaged. Again, I'm avoiding hitting this area, just, you know, just hitting the front part over here. Excellent. All right. Let's try that other piece now. This one. I just got done batoning through this one. This is a little bit more dense. Let's see. Oh yeah, nice and hard. Okay, no play. Lock is still engaged. We're looking good. Let's see if I can split it all the way down. Whoop. Okay, my lock did disengaged. It's engaged again. Let's see. Still no blade play though. So just disengaged, but still functional. 1 second. All right, we're looking good. Again, no blade play, no up and down. So now I'm gonna try something a little bit different. Since the lock disengaged, I'm gonna baton this way. Whoops. Again, I wouldn't try this. I'm just trying anything right now. See how it works out. Yeah. Let's just keep going. So the lock is disengaging, so just be aware of that. But again, it's still 100%. And there's no play. There's no play. And I'm able to go back and forth to get it out of there. And at this point, it just might be better to baton it that way. But I did get halfway through. Again, this is just a test to show you how durable this knife is. All right, we're looking good so far. Okay, 40 bucks this knife. And it comes with this waterproof O-ring type of case, which is really cool. All right, great. Now, I want to test out this tip here. No problem. Looking good. And it started to split all the way down. All right, again, no blade play. We're looking good. Lock is engaged. All right. So far, so good. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Nice tip test right there. You know, the grinder, that tip, man, they did a good job. They did a good job with this. A little bit closer to that knot. Do a little twisting. Cool. Got a firebox stove. You got your kindling. Let me try it with this. Let's see, it's nice and thick. This one's a little bit more stable, I think. Let me try this one. Okay, tip is through. Now we split the wood. That's awesome. Tip is looking good as far as I'm concerned. All right, look at that split over here. This piece feels harder than this piece. Let's finish it off. Do a little prying maybe, huh? That cut right through. Again, engaged. Looking good. Just using the blade of the knife to cut this wood. 1 second. I went too far in. All right, cool. Well, I got to pick those up. But sharp. Sharp, man. Still sharp. No blade play. Can't hear anything. All right. No up and down play. No side to side play. We can make all the individual curls we want. Look at those curls I'm making. All right, let's see. Let me try this piece of wood over here. All the individual curls you want. You got it. So even though the lock disengaged a few times, do you think that this failed? Because I'm still using it. You know, I'm still doing what I want to do with this knife. It still closes. Still opens okay. Is it a failure? Let me know in the comments below. I'm kind of curious to see what some people say, because I'm still able to use it. Little notch. Not bad, right? So I made a number 7. Let's see if I can do this safe. There we go. I don't know what this notch is called. Square notch, is that what it's called? All right, and I'm using the forward part of the blade to make that square or semi-square, whatever. How's that? Okay, still no blade play, no up and down movement. Pretty tough ass knife for a liner lock too, no less, you know what I mean? Damn rain sucks, man, this cold weather. Ugh, brutal. Anyway, little cross batoning. There we go. Actually split that wood. Let me see if that other piece is good, intact. All right, so the other piece is intact. Digging in nice and deep. Nice point. All right, then for all you, I don't know, bushcrafters will probably won't even think that this is a bushcraft knife, but if you need to do some finer work, all right, it's doing it. I mean, you saw I made the notch with the other piece of wood. Okay, just a small notch, just an example of different parts of the blade that I'm using to accomplish an outdoor task. See all those layers? Digging in nice and deep. Okay, not the greatest notch, you know, but it's rain out here and it's cold, so you get the gist. See if I can make a feather stick for everybody. All right, cool. This piece is a little bit, I think it's a little bit harder. So let's see how this works out on a harder piece. Okay? Not bad. Not bad at all. All right, even though I tested out the tip, I got a nice hard piece of wood over here. This is the side where one of the knives I tested recently, the very tip came off. So let's see what this can do. It is a Tanto. It's got I think it's got a robust tip. It's got decent steel. I'm getting nice and wet out here. Sucks. Using the point as a pivot. Tip's still there. Tip is still there. Tip is straight. Look how deep that goes in. All right, so, oh, fat wood. Fat wood. Let's try some fat wood. Okay. Make some nice thin curls still. I'll use the very front of the blade. I don't need the wind taking away my work over here, okay? There you go. Just want you to see how thin those are, okay? Now, I notice the spine is kind of nice, so can I use the spine on the folder? Would you use the spine on your folder? Looks good. I bet you this will spark up a ferro rod. Let me go get it. I might as well try it. See how that works out. Let's see if it at least sparks, okay? I'll be right back, troops. All right, just so you know, I have the tool here for it to spark. So let's see. Ha! That's some spine. Okay, hold on, let me block the wind. Well, the point is that the spine shaves and it sparks. I'm not sure why the fat wood's not sparking up. Maybe it's wet. That kind of is disappointing. However, the point of it all is that the knife sparks. The spine is sharp. It did the job. It did the job, man. That's all I could say. It did the job. I'm good to go, man. If you don't think that this knife right here is worth 40 bucks, you're out of your minds. This is a great knife. All right, check it out, troops. No blade play. Okay, everything is good. Lock is engaged. All right, looking good. Hell yeah, troops. You know, it's raining out here and it really does suck, man. I'm underneath an umbrella. Always thinking ahead like a good soldier, right? And, I mean, check out the knife, man. Look what it did. Okay, again, I wouldn't recommend you doing this, but now you know for the price that you're going to pay for this quote-unquote Chinese knife, this Lengren A687 did a bang-up job, okay? The lock disengaged a couple times. I don't consider that a failure because that knife is still serviceable. And I did all of that stuff after the fact, after doing some batoning that I know nobody will do unless you have, you know, a cold steel with a triad lock. But, you know, not bad, man. Tip penetration, cutting cord, you know, doing tasks around the camp as a secondary knife, backup knife, you know, to your fixed blade, man. Why not? You know that you can depend on this knife after everything that I've done to it. All right, I got to cut this short, man, because this rain is just killing me right now. I got my equipment all wet. I got to wipe it all down. I got to put everything away. Anyway, thanks for watching. I hope you made it till the end. Really appreciate you all. Let's bring awareness to everybody. Hashtag 22 a day. Hashtag 22 a day no more. There are veterans and active military that once they get out of the service, they do face a lot of challenges. And unfortunately, one of these challenges is suicide. So at the end of this video, pause on the slides at the end. Call those phone numbers. Check out those websites, man, and seek the help you all have earned and deserve, because there's people out there who still love you, man, okay? All right, troops, at the ready. Hold the line. Take care. Legionnaires!